Hi ladies, so welcome to our day-to-day strength training workout for women over 40. This is for you if you are over 40, or you could be 35 and going through perimenopause. You could be 50, you could be 60, whatever stage of life you are at. It does not matter. All it matters is that we're trying to increase our bone density and get the benefits of strength training at this stage of our midlife. So what you're going to need for this workout, you're going to need a mat, or you can use a towel, and then we're going to need a couple of dumbbells, maybe 1 or 2 sets, one very light and one medium to heavy. And I'll put a link to where you can get those on Amazon, and also you might need a kettlebell. If you do not have that, that's fine. You can just use a dumbbell for whatever we are going to use the kettlebell for. All right, I'll see you in the workout. So day 1, we're going to do 8 exercises, and we're going to train our legs, our back, and biceps. So our first exercise is going to be basic squats, and we're not going to use any weights in this because we need to make sure that we get the form right before we start adding weights. So I'm going to demonstrate before I start. I'm going to demonstrate how to do the basic squat with you, and then we can get into it. We're going to do 10 sets of 3. So I will, like I said, it's easy to follow. So I'm going to exercise with you with each set that we have to do and each repetition. So for a squat, I'm going to face to the side so that you can see what I'm doing. You stand with your feet hip width apart. That means that your hips, wherever they are, that's where your feet will be as well. And then you are not going to lead with the knees. You are going to hinge at the hips and take it down as if you're about to sit in a chair, and then go as far as you can go. You might be feeling pain in your knees, but just give yourself some grace. Your knees are not going to break, you're still fine. So hinge at the hip, sit a little, and then up. So we're going to start. So we're going to be here for 10 repetitions, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. The pace that you use to go down is the same pace that you maintain coming up. And 5 and 6 and 7 and 8, 9, and the last one. I'm back for the second one. All right, ladies, we are here for our last squat, and it's going to be 10 repetitions, and and 10. All right, our next exercise, our next exercise is going to be bicep curls, and we're going to be here after 30 seconds rest. Okay, our next exercise is going to be bicep curls. I'm working with 5 kg weights, but because you probably have never used weights before, so go as light as possible. I cannot really tell you how much weight to use, but go as light as possible so that you can again get the form right. So what we're going to do is I'm going to just stand here on the side so that you can see my arms are close to the sides of my body, and I'm just going to bring, I'm standing straight, feet shoulder width apart, my shoulders are back, and I'm just going to lift and down and up and down. What you don't want to do is fling your weights. You want to control the weights so that you engage the right muscles and you have the muscles under tension. And I'm not sure whether this is my 5th or 6th. I'm just going to assume this is 5 and this is 6 and 7, 8, 9, and the last one. All right. We're back for our second set, and we're going to do 10 again, and we're starting, and 1. All right, we are back for our last bicep curl, and then we'll move on to our next exercise. So again, we are here for 10. All right, ladies, we are back for our next one, and this time we'll be training our back. And if you want that nice smaller waist, this is one of the exercises that you need to do. So this is bent over rows. I'm just going to stand on the side. My feet are hip width apart, and I'm going to hinge at my hips and with my weights like that, and I'm just going to pull towards my chest like that and squeeze at the top. So we're here, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do not round your back like this and do that. I know it may feel easier, but you need to have your back out and then push like that. A little hard, but this is why we're doing it, so that we get stronger in our 40s, in our 50s, in our 60s, even in our 90s. We'll be able to carry our own groceries. Yeah, I think this is 10. Yeah. We are back for our second one, and let's go. And 1, 2. Okay, we are back for our last exercise, and we're here. Take that butt out and up. Alright ladies, our next exercise is going to be dumbbell deadlifts, and I'll turn to the side again to show you how we're supposed to do it. Again, feet shoulder width apart or hip width apart, and you're going to have a slight bend in your knees and push your booty out, and then bring the weight down until you feel the pull in your hamstrings, and then bring it up and squeeze. And 2, and 3, 4. Remember, don't arch your back like this. Don't drop your shoulders. Your back is in a straight line and a neutral form like that. All right, ladies, this is our second dumbbell deadlifts. Again, back to our form. And all right, this is our last one in the, this is our last deadlift. And let's go. All right, our next exercise is going to be hammer curls, and it's back to our biceps. So elbows next to the side of the body, dumbbells, the palms of your hands facing each other, and slight bend in your knee. And you're just going to bring the dumbbells to your chest and down. And 1 and 2 and 3. The thing about strength training is just controlling the motion every time. You just make sure that you're not flinging the weights. If you're flinging it like this, your body is moving, it means it's too heavy for you. Take it down a notch and see where you don't fling your body. That's where you should be for now. And 3, 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, ooh, 9, 8, 9, and 10. Ooh. All right, we're here for our second hammer curls. And I'll just stand to the side so that you can see. And it's 1, 2, 3. Okay, this is our last set of the hammer curls. Again, I'm going to face to the side. And 1, 2. Ladies, you're doing great. Our next exercise is going to be good mornings. I'm just going to take one dumbbell, and if you did the warm-up already, you will have seen how to do good mornings, but I'm just going to stand on the side or the front so that you see, just feet wider than shoulder width or wider than hip width, and I'm just going to open my elbows like that, raising my chest, and the weight is behind my neck. It's not resting on my neck, it's just behind. And I'm going to hinging at the hip is so important. I'm going to hinge at the hip and take it down slowly and bring it up. This works the lower back, the hamstrings, the glutes, and a little bit of the calf muscles. And fall, and 5, and 6, and 7, 8. Remember, you're squeezing at the top. And 9. And the last one. And good morning. And we're back with our second good morning. I'm just going to face to the side so that you can see what's going on with my back. Okay, slightly open and hinge at the hip. And bring it up and squeeze. Okay, we're here for our last good mornings, and it's going to be the same thing that we did. Our next exercise is going to be reverse flies, and as you can see, I've really gone down on the weights. You're supposed to go as light as possible on this. If you've never really worked out with weights, I recommend that you put the weights down. I'm gonna show you because we don't want to blow out the shoulders and injure ourselves. So what you're gonna do is you're going to, let me stand to the side and show you how this is supposed to be done. You're going to again hinge at the hip, push the hips out, and you're just going to go out like that with your arms. Do not go beyond the shoulder, the length of the shoulder, the height of the shoulder. Don't go beyond that. Just come up to there and take it down and up and down. And let's do it. Let's do the first one without the weights. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. This works out the upper part of our back. A little bit of that bra fat that we all hate. And 7, 8, 9, and 10. You can feel how hard that was on your delts. It is a really difficult exercise. That's why I recommend that you go as light as possible with this one. So the next one, I'm going to add weights, but I still recommend that you do it without weights. All right, I'm just gonna let me face you and just look so that you see to this what's happening in front. So this is our second reverse flies, and 1, okay. This is the third and last one for this set, and 1, Hey ladies, our last exercise in this set for the day is going to be donkey kicks. So you're gonna need a mat and you just get on all fours. I'm gonna show you how we do this one. So you get on all fours and do not collapse your back. It's nice and straight. You're keeping a neutral spine, and you're just going to kick out to the ceiling like that, like that. Okay, and let's go. 1, 2, 3. We're going to do 10 this side and 10 the other side. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So before we get to the other side, I just want to mention a few things. One, do not fling. You need to control your leg. It's very important that you control like that. Control it going up and down. Do not fling it. Do not do that. Okay, the other side. Breathe in, breathe out. Don't forget to breathe. And let's begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Whew, that feels good. All right, the second round. And 1, 2, all right, ladies, this is our last one, and then you can carry on with your day. I'm gonna be in your face in about a minute. Okay, let's go. Ladies, you've just finished day 1 of the 30-day. Oh my gosh. Hey Jasper. You've just finished day 1 of our 30-day beginner strength training workout for women over 40. Day 2 is going to be a rest day because we've done so much. So I'm going to see you on day 3. Take all the rest you can tomorrow, and I'll see you on day 3.